Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I am Sunique and I've got a little envelope here with the latest editions of the Earth Pathways diary and calendar. Now you may recall I did a video last year with the 2025 version and I've been using that all year and it's fantastic. I really enjoy these diaries and calendars. The calendar's on my kitchen door and it's been a lifesaver to actually look at an overall month in a big format. I'd show you, but there's stuff on there, but I can show you in this one. It's just so helpful, you know, really helpful. And to have one that's got such beautiful imagery as the Earth Pathways diary has and the Earth Pathways calendar, oh, it's just a delight to look at. In fact, this month's, which is August, there's so much on there that I want to actually cut out and put in my own journals, you know, which is a great thing I like to do with past journals. It's when there's such beautiful artwork, is to actually reuse that artwork. That's the way I do it anyway. Oh, I've got a bookmark. Inspiring our connection to the land. What does it say? The 2026 Earth Pathways Diary and Walk Calendar celebrate the work of artists and writers who share a deep love for the land and a desire to live with appreciation and responsibility for this beautiful planet. And it's www.earthpathwaysdiary.uk if this is something that you're interested in. I just love this offering. So it's a spiral bound diary. What should we look at first? Oh, look at this whale. You can see just from this front cover, you know, how we're going to be what we're going to be treated to. Beautiful. I can't wait to get into these. Do you know what? I think we'll look at the calendar first. Yeah, let's do that. Now, let's take the cellophane off. Okay, so we've got on the back here an overview of what's in the diary. So you can see we have a picture and we have some text. And we have a lovely big layout. It says it's a full colour month to view. Wall calendar includes the phases of the moon, obviously in the UK. The lunar and calendar dates for the 8 Earth festivals. Oh yes. UK bank holidays and a year planner for 2027. So we can plan ahead. So the diary, it tells us it's a companion publication to the Earth Pathways Wall calendar. More comprehensive, it includes UK sunrise and sunset times, moonrise and moonset times, moon phases and signs, and some astrological information. It journeys through the seasonal cycle of the year with a focus on each of the Earth festivals. It includes week-to-view pages, month-to-view planners, a year planner for 2027 and notes pages. Together they celebrate the work of artists and writers who share a deep love for the land and a desire to live with the appreciation and responsibility for this beautiful planet. You can buy them directly from Earth Pathways themselves and find out how you can submit your own work for inclusion in the next diary and calendar. We also create beautiful journals. And I have done videos of those journals as well. And I'll link all that below if it's something you're interested in. But I love all of the offerings that they provide. Oh, this is just so beautiful. Oh, just take a look at that. We can actually see a forest of trees here. There's some talented people out there. Okay, so let's have a little look. So I can get this onto the screen. I'm going to fold each page over. So this is artwork by Anne Thomas in 2024 and it's called Wildest Dreams. We've got like a mandala almost, but it reminds me of spirograph. Do you remember a spirograph? I have an old spirograph. I love it. Where you'd have like a round circle, then a small circle, and you put your pencil in and go round and round and round and round and round and round and create a beautiful pattern. And they were all different sizes, so each pattern was different. But I digress. And then we have some text here from Anne Thomas again, called Wildest Dreams, to go along with the picture. And in the background, a sort of a faded view of the same picture. This is the format of the calendar dates. And it's sort of got the background here as well. Here. So that's nice. So look at February. Yes. I've been dying to take a photograph that's got this sort of aspect where you see the sea, the horizon and the sky. And I've seen it with my own eyes. It's just trying to capture it with a photograph is, yeah, because it looks stunning. So this is Ocean Haze by Donna Taylor, 2024, and then the text is by Mo Kendall. Very inspiring. And the picture sort of repeats in the background of the calendar itself. And as you can see, look, here we've got Lunar Imbolc, Calendar Imbolc. So actually on the spread, you can at a glance see what's happening and what's coming, and you can see the phases of the moon here in advance. So if you're going to do some spell work or work that's aligned to the moon phases, then you've got a really good overall view. Pisces. This is by Janice Wong, 2024. We see these two koi carp, I think. We've got a Japanese garden not too far from here, and I did do a video showing that. Well, when did I go there? If it was last year or the year before. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I'll find the video, I'll link it underneath, but it was amazing. And then we've got Seizing the Day Slowly by Tess Helm. And there's the background on the calendar. Spring equinox. Oh look, that's when the clocks go forward again. They're going to go back soon, aren't they? When is that? October? Yes. Make the most of it while we can here. The wild call of summer for April. Mother Earth too. Look at this. You know, I went to the other day, Trengwainton Garden, and there was this tree. Oh my days. I'll put a picture of it up here. There was this tree, and looking up at it, it just made me gasp. So I thought, that's this. This tree, it was just, and there's like a big hollow in the middle here. Anyway, I'll put a picture up and yeah, let you see. But that was just like, what? So this is called Mother Earth 2 by Sally Parker. And then we've got the text here, The Wild Call of Summer by Kamina Gupta. These colours. Beautiful. And the calendar. I can't wait to turn the page to see what we get. Oh, look at this. Spirit Wings. Cape Bedell. So this is done in 2021, this one. Wow. The first of the month, a sacred 10-minute ritual. Interesting. So the sun enters Gemini at 01:36. We've got so much information just on the calendar. It's really good. Oh, this is nice. This looks like, if you're into tarot, the energy of maybe the Four of Wands or the Three of Cups. It's called Earth Dance. It's for the summer solstice here. Summer solstice elements. So this is text, and this is a beautiful, beautiful Earth Dance image by Linda Lettice. This is Gueletta. I'm going to mispronounce all of this, I'm afraid. Spadich. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, I love the way it's blown up on the other page. You can actually really see, you know, the elements here of the picture. Okay. So look at July. Oh, this is beautiful. Summer Daze, spelled D-A-Z-E. I'm dazed by the warmth of summer. We've had a beautiful summer this year. Absolutely gorgeous. Taken very low down, isn't it? Photo, or is it a photo? I think it's a photo, yes. Yeah, it's a photo. And then we have Holding Grace of Gaia. This mandala is sort of over 2 pages almost. can't get it on screen, so I'm going to have to fold it over, I'm afraid. This is sand art, I reckon. I reckon that's sand art. So that if it is, that's very intricate. There's a local guy here that does sand art, and he is so amazing. I'll put a link actually to his socials if you're interested in looking at him. Stacks of Time Dave, he's called. STAX of Time Dave. If you want to find him, he's on Facebook. Not sure if he's on Instagram, but he's definitely on Facebook. Yeah, When We Love Nature. It was like a perspective looking down, almost, you know, one of those GoPros. Bank holiday. We're coming up to bank holiday this weekend as I'm filming this. It's bank holiday next Monday. Hopefully I'll get this up before then. It's a beach. Oh, is that Glastonbury? No. So there's some sort of a structure here on top of a hill. It's called, oh, it is Cape Cornwall. Spectacular sunset at Cape Cornwall. Went to Carnbray and Bassett's Point. I'll put a little video up. But that's what that reminds me of. You can actually see it when you're driving down the A30. But yeah, this is down in Cape Cornwall. I'll have to go and see if I can find that. I'm going to go and see if I can find that, definitely. Okay. I love living in Cornwall. It's such a beautiful county. Wow, look at the reds for October. Such a colourful month, isn't it? Autumn tree. Autumn's end credits. The late autumn trees are still on fire. Vibrant leaves we love and marvel at, and don't we? Oh, yes. Sewing. Fox Sunset, Suwalki. I like Suwalki's artwork. Beyond Walls, Nicholas Smalley. Okay. It's on into Sagittarius. The 22nd. And then we're into the colder months. Following the Ancient Pathways by Tamsin Abbott. Wow, that's beautiful. These standing stones. A cairn. These swans. Curiosity is an endless opening and trusting that the stars go on forever in the midnight sky. It is climbing the hill before dawn to see exactly where the first rays fall. Breathing in the cold, clear air, I wait as the sky reddens. It's called Curiosity Is by Bryony Rogers. 2024. Winter solstice. A few times now I've gone up on the moors on the winter solstice to watch the sunrise. Very magical, very magical. Okay, so here's the overview of 2027. This sort of split here into the months. There's 6 and then the other 6. So if you want to put future dates in, you can. And we have phases of the moon, so it tells you all about the different phases of the moon. Look at this, isn't that amazing? Justine Williams, Midnight Hair. Oh, that's so pretty. And then we have space for notes with a faded background of the image that's here. And then what I really like is at the back here they've got the contributor profile, so if there's a picture that really calls to you, you've got the information about the artists and the authors of the words, so you can go and do some further research if they call to you and see what else is available, which is really nice. Let's have a little look at the diary. So we've got the same picture on the front. This is the back. It's spiral bound with a plastic type spiral, so it lays nice and flat, which I do appreciate. There's the dedication again, and they've got a pendant here. Isn't that pretty? And it's a white raven. I've never seen a white raven. I'd like to. About Earth Pathways. So they're based in Derbyshire. They are cooperative and they support with what's called a seed fund. Yeah, they do support people who help the land. So this is really nice. Yeah, there is seed fund. Magical beech woods. Oh. How to use the diary. We've got that picture that we had there in the calendar that I thought was maybe sand art. Now looking at it from this perspective, it's Mother Earth. Oh, that is just so beautiful, all curled up here in the labyrinth. Oh, lovely. So the moon through the signs, so you can refer back to it as you go through the diary on the information at the front of the book, which is really, really, really good. So eclipsed. Oh, look, there's an eclipse. Wow. Then we've got the retrograde of planets and what that means when they're going to retrograde. I do believe Mercury has come out of retrograde now. That's all good. We have the festival pages now. So the 8 seasons of the year, or the 8 festivals of the year. Numerology for next year is 1. So that would be the Magician. It's going to be a Magician year in the tarot. Yay! Let's manifest something great this year, shall we? Please. Rising strong. Oh. So this, the format. Sorry, getting carried away. Here's the format. We always have a banner at the top and it's always different every year. So I'll just show you last year's. So this is last year's. We've just come to August here. So yeah, next Monday is the summer bank holiday. And here, they swallow. Do you know, I don't know the difference between a swallow and a swift. No idea. But yeah, it's the same format, as you can see. Okay. And then it's just the pictures and the text that changes. We've got Suwookie again here, look. Isn't that amazing? So I'll just let you look at the pictures as I go through. So we have photographs, we have paintings, we have drawings of all sorts. Oh wow, dreaming my animal selves. Beautiful. I'm just so in awe of these artists. That looks very primal, doesn't it? When the veil is thin. Stag energy. Soft heart, calm centre, Mother Earth. Yeah, must be quite a few of these. And I think sand art is quite amazing, isn't it? Because, yeah, the tide comes in and it's gone. It's gone forever. So, it's, yeah. Catch it while you can, hey? Some people just, I've said it before, I'll say it again, so talented. So talented. I mean, here they're using actual flowers to make a picture, which is really nice. Very seasonal. Menantol. I was up there yesterday. Oh dear, that's really weird. Yeah, West Penwith. Yeah, I was up there and I took some video of Lanyon Quoit, which is so close to Menantol. Didn't go to Menantol because the lady that I was with can't walk very far, and to get to Menantol you have to go over a couple of fields, so when she's a little bit stronger then maybe we can. But it is an amazing place. And I think I've told this story before on my channel, but when I was very, very poorly, me and the partner that I was with, we went to Menantol because it's a healing place, and it actually was for children who had rickets. So back many, many years ago, the parents would take the children with rickets up to Menantol, and there was a ritual that they did by going around the stones, but I went through it. I actually got through the middle. But the other interesting thing is Ithel Colquhoun. Now Ithel Colquhoun did tarot as colour, and also obviously lots of other images. I wonder if I've got it, I can show you, hold on. So in this book here, Ithel Colquhoun, Between Worlds, and one of the images, there is a better one than this, but this is the sketch for it. So this is Menantol here, and I don't know if you can see this, but she's put a goddess, drawn a goddess between the stones. So the legs are sort of entwined around this stone. The body goes through that one, and then the arms entwine around this one here. It's called the Sunset Birth. I'll see if I can find a picture of it online, but I thought I had it in another book, but I can't actually find it. Yeah, but that's the sketch for it. But if I can find a picture of it, I'll just put it up. But yeah, it's Menantol. Oh gosh, such powerful imagery in these diaries. This is a Salkie, which is a seal. You can see the seal paws there. When the Salkie comes onto land, it turns into human. Full moon drumming. Bet that's powerful. Okay, they're swallows. I wondered. They are swallows. So what's the difference between a swallow and a swift? I don't know. I think they're coloured different, aren't they? Oh, look. It looks like Lanyon Quoit, but it might be Chun Quoit. I'm not too sure. Because there's another one that's quite similar, but it does look like Lanyon Quoit, which is where I was yesterday. I do apologise if you can hear the dog in the background, but he's having a hissy fit for some reason. Don't know why. Got some more flower art. It says Hale, H-E-Y-L. Now down in Cornwall there's a place called Hale, but I think originally that's what it was called. But no, it's Hale, H-A-Y-L-E, which is just short of St Ives. I'm finding a lot of connections here. Oh, some more sand art. Web of Life. I think the sand art's amazing. I mean, look how big it is compared to the figures walking along the beach there. A beautiful rose here. New Moon Rose Ritual. Look at this owl. Oh, married to the moon. So now we're in Lunasa. It says Llamas here. It's the same thing, Lunasa. The liminal space. Back at West Penwith. She's put it as extraordinary rocks. They're called dinosaur rocks, and they are massive. And years ago, I took some photographs of this, but I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are, but I do totally intend to go back down and take some more photographs, because it's just incredible. Incredible place. Just outside St Just. So if you went through St Just and followed the little road down to the coast, you'd find them if you're interested in doing that. But yeah, it's a beautiful place. Tunnel vision. The hand and the crop. I love looking at the pictures in these. Lantern moon. Some poppies, brush strokes, bit of watercolour. Oh, that's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm so glad that Earth Pathways diaries have the images and words on one side and the diary on the other. So if there is something I want for my journal, then I can quite easily cut out without ruining the picture on another side. I love that. It's going to be a long video because I keep stopping and talking. Oh, so good. Look at this. I know how that's done. It's an amazing thing you can do with light and photography. Spirits of the Fall. And this is Long Way Bankwood, Brian Boothby. Here. The earth is going to sleep. It's got a face there. Beautiful oak. Tangled wood. Earth's mother. All the creatures. I don't know if you can see this, but there's the female figure here. The hair. And then in her hair are all the creatures. Beautiful. Into winter, coming into the light. The longest night. It was a substitute day for Boxing Day for some reason. Wonder why that is. Okay, and then at the end we get overview calendars, which I think are really, really useful. And we have a background image, which is nice. It's a different one for each. As you can see. See, normally Boxing Day is on the 26th, so why is it a substitute day? I don't really understand that. Obviously there's a reason, but not one I'm familiar with. And then we've got an overview of the coming year, the 2027. There we go, our notes pages. So pretty. Oh, so pretty. And then again, we've got these contributors. So yeah, all of the photographs, all of the text is attributed to whoever produced them, which is wonderful, I think, to actually acknowledge these wonderful, wonderful artists. And then these are the journals. And as I said, I've done a walkthrough of those. So I'll put a link to those underneath this video. So we've got the tree journal and the mandala journal. And the paper is so good on those. It takes fountain pen ink, if that's your thing. It's my thing. I love fountain pens. This is how to submit your artwork or writing if you want to be included in next year's diary. And I do encourage you to do it because I want to see everybody's art. I love it. Oh, look at all the magic there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so until the next time, thanks for being here. Bye, friends. Bye.